Hey guys, so we have a pretty big announcement coming out of the Dokkan global Twitter account. Wow, it's kind of surprising we're getting a global Dokkan Twitter W here. It just says they're coming. A teaser PV has been released. So obviously this is in reference. I mean, I'll just mute this and we'll let it play while I speak here, but this is in reference to Gamma 1 and 2 finally coming to Dokkan here. So there's a few things I want to talk about. Number one is finally, it's about time that we get this here. But I think most people are probably looking at this, at least from the perspective of Dokkan. They're like, okay, now we're getting superhero stuff into the game. It's finally time that they give us like all the hype stuff, because as fun as Gamma 1 and 2 are, they are not like what people are waiting for when it comes to the superhero stuff, right? So people might be looking at this and thinking that it's a sign that we might be getting Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, stuff like that. But you guys have to remember, Gamma 1 and 2 have been in Legends since like April or something, right? The trailer released, and then like a month later, Legends released Gamma 1 and 2. So I don't know if Gamma 1 and 2 coming out in Dokkan is a sign that they can, because again, I think the way that this is played out is there's some sort of restriction placed on Bandai, either allowing them or not allowing them to be able to release specific characters from the movie via Toei or Shueisha or whoever the IP holder is specifically for this. It's probably a shared IP at this point for this movie, but there's probably some strict regulations on what they can and can't release as pertaining to this movie. Clearly, Gamma 1 and 2, as shown by Legends, isn't really within that restriction, at least in my opinion. So I don't think that Gamma 1 and 2 releasing right now is indicative that we could now be getting Gohan or Piccolo or whatever soon. Maybe it is. I mean, keep in mind that this Gamma 1 and 2 release for Dokkan is pretty much happening at the same time as Xenoverse's update. Xenoverse is getting Gamma 1 and 2 as well as, I believe it's Ultimate Gohan from the superhero movie. But still, we have no Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo in Legends, Dokkan, or Xenoverse. The only game I know that actually has those characters in them right now is Heroes, but Heroes has never abided by like any of these rules before. Like, Heroes is the one exception. You guys have to understand, like, when people are like, okay, well, Heroes has this, so that means that Dokkan can get it, or that means that Legends can get it. No. No, Heroes is an anomaly. Don't ever, like, look at Heroes and use that as a guide to expect something to come out in a different game. It's just not the way it works for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do it like that. But this could be interesting. Again, I don't even know, like, what kind of release is this going to be? Is this going to be just a normal banner? Is this going to be a Dokkan Fest? I doubt it'll be a Dokkan Fest, because we, on both versions of the game, on JP and Global, right? JP just got the Kid Goku from Path to Power, and Global recently just got Pan, the Tech Pan. So I don't think this would be a Dokkan Fest release. Well, I guess we don't even know what kind of character this is. Is this going to be one character? Is it going to be Gamma 1 and 2? Or is it going to be separate units? Like, we don't know. We don't know anything. This is a 23-second teaser. Like, we cannot tell anything other than these characters are coming to the game. Like, it doesn't give us any info. But I think the fact that this released today could be indicative that we might be getting some kind of Twitter preview for their kits today even. We'll obviously keep our lookout for that. Right now it is basically 1 p.m. Japan time. Typically, if they do these teasers, or they do these Twitter reveals, it's typically at 5 p.m. my time. So about 4 hours from when this video goes live, around, give or take like a few minutes or something. So we'll see if they do that today. But I think Global also does have a double rates banner coming out with Fasha and Chilai. So it's like a lot of stuff is coming out back to back. We just got done with the worldwide celebration, so they continue dropping a lot of stuff here. Is this going to be a Dokkan Fest? I don't think so. Is this going to be an LR banner? Probably not. Like, what are they going to do for that? Because this is going to be a same time release. This is going to be on JP as well. Is this just going to be like one of those really old style banners where it's literally just like a non Dokkan Fest banner? Like, is it just going to be like, I could see this happening, but it would be very strange. Like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and then like the banner is just I don't know, Heroes of Justice Summon or something, right? and it's just Gamma 1 and 2 on the banner featured with like 5 other characters or something like that, right? That could be possible, but it just feels strange because they haven't done that at all recently. So I don't know. I really don't know what this is going to be. Let me know down below what you guys think of the possibility of this being just a normal banner outside of like a Dokkan Fest. And then other than that, I guess we could quickly just talk about what Gamma 1 and 2 could possibly be. We know for sure that they'll be on androids because they're androids, right? So for sure, we know they'll be on this team, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I guess it'll come down to how well they end up linking up and working with the tech androids, who I think is probably the best character on this team. Them and the AGL Cell. I guess Hachan now on JP is also really good, but he specifically needs a Kid Goku, so this is not really going to work that well on the androids team. But Future 17 and 18 and then AGL Cell, if they end up working well with those two characters, or like the Int 19 and 20, then they could be a really solid addition to the Android team here. It would be really cool if they actually gave us a better leader for this team as well, because like right now, like who's the best leader for this team? Is it AGL 13? Like no, he's probably the best leader for the team, but he's just rather not use him, I guess, right? This is just the way it is with this character. But if these guys got a real Dokkan Fest leader skill for like androids, like what if they just gave one of them like I guess 170 across the board to androids, and that was their leader skill? I don't think they would give them 200% across the board to androids, just because that's like the new Carnival LR leader skill style. So I don't know if they would do that unless this is going to be a Carnival LR. Can you imagine Carnival LR Gamma 1 and 2, or the worst case scenario is Carnival LR Gamma 1 and Carnival LR Gamma 2 on separate banners. No way they do that. But I think like it actually is semi-realistic in my opinion that they could do one of these Gamma 1 or 2 characters to have a 170 across the board for androids leader skill. Like that's probably not out of the question. If they do that, all of a sudden this team actually becomes really important, I think. Something else to keep in mind too is I don't really know how their links are going to work. I am very nervous about their links because let's pull up these characters, right? This is the problem that I've actually brought up multiple times about just villain units in general, and I don't even know if I'd classify the Gamma 1 and 2 as villains. That's another thing to bring up as well, right? I don't think they're going to be on movie bosses because number one, they're not bosses in the movie. And movie bosses only encompasses like the final threat of the movie. So I think when Cell Max releases, he will be on movie bosses, but these guys probably won't be. And for movie heroes, it's gonna depend on like what points of the movie these guys are from. I think they probably will put them on movie heroes just to give them extra options. But like towards the beginning of the movie, like these guys are not good guys. So we will see if they put them on movie heroes or not. But the problem with villains in this game is, and I guess this also just doesn't even pertain just to villains, but it's any like non-Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan character. It's just the wonkiness when it comes to links. Like look at these androids. Organic upgrade, twin terrors. Like these links are just dead. Like when are you ever going to activate twin terrors? Like let's pull twin terrors. Like it's only 17. Again, I guess if there was a good 18 or a good 17 standalone character, this could become useful. Like I guess when this guy gets his easy A, this could be good, right? This physical 17. But other than that, there's like no, like I guess you could use it with this AGL 17, but he wants to be with the Hellfighter 17 to really be good. So I don't know. This is just a weird link, like specifically to 17 and 18. That's what this link is. And you have like Organic Upgrade, who I think is also specific to, basically 17 and 18s, but it's even more limited. So like these really specific and restricted links, I think is the main issue when it comes to these like non-Saiyan and hybrid Saiyan characters. When you go to Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans, it's like Saiyan lineage, prepare for battle, Super Saiyan, like all these generic links that you see across the board for every one of those characters. But it's like for Gamma 1 and 2, like what they're gonna have like signature pose and like all of these links that's just not gonna work with these other android characters like Cell, like Messenger from the Future, Flea, wall standing tall. Like, there's instances, sure, where you could activate like the wall standing tall, but like these links are not great. Even perfect form, like let's go to perfect form here. Ultimate life form, attack of the clones, gentleman. Like, these links just aren't conducive to these characters being good across a multitude of teams, and that's just the anxiousness that I feel about this Gamma 1 and 2 release. Like, are they actually going to be good? Yeah, I don't think they're going to release these characters and they're going to be bad, but in terms of like where you actually can use them, I don't think you're going to be just, I guess, let's just assume they're going to be on movie heroes, right? How do I do this? Let's go to androids and go to Aider, I guess. Like, I don't think you're just going to, if they're going to be on movie heroes, you're not going to just open up the movie hero team, build a team, and then be like, oh, I think Gamma 1 is going to fit on this team. And then just throw Gamma 1 on here. Because guess what? Gamma 1 is not going to link up with this Goku. He's not going to link up with Goku and Vegeta, the gods. He's not going to link up with Gogeta. He's not going to link up with the Metal Cooler Movie Goku and Vegeta. Like, he's not going to link up with Piccolo, probably, from the Cooler movie, right? So, like, it's just, it comes down to the point where, like, they're probably just going to be relegated to the androids team. And that's it. Like, where else are they going to be used? Or I guess any of the team where they can be linked up with an android makes sense as well. So that's the one issue I could see coming out of this, but I am pretty excited that they're finally getting released in Dokkan. It's about time we get this here. Anytime JP and Global get like a joint celebration or a joint release like this, it is pretty exciting. So I am excited. Hopefully this does mean that we will be getting some more superhero stuff down the line shortly here. It's been 6 months, or not 6 months, 4 months, 4 months since the movie came out. It actually has been like 6 months since Legends got these guys, though. So we are patiently waiting for the big stuff. But this is a nice introduction to the movie in terms of the Dokkan releases. So let me know down below what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.